Hey guys, what's up? And today we are going to have a short video about a 3D printed part. This is a 180 size motor cover that's free for download, so I figured to make a quick video on it. I did a few videos a while ago about trying out some free available to download 3D printable parts, and seeing how they were and if they were good or not. So I figured I'd sort of take that back up again. Maybe we'll do it more often if there's more interest. However, this is a part I came across sort of by accident while working on a project, but it ended up being really good, so I figured I'd just show it off real quick. The guy who makes it too is actually pretty cool. He was originally it only came in this one model. However, I asked him if he would make a slightly different variant, which I'll go over in a second, but a few hours later he had already uploaded it, so it was pretty cool on him. It's pretty difficult to edit STL files, so it was cool for him to do that. So now let's do a quick close-up, but this is the original variant, and basically, as you can tell, it's mostly flat in the middle. It has some raised sections around the edges that are chamfered, and then there's these little circles which are kind of hard to see. And then basically what I tried to do was make these circles into, or ovals rather, into holes so that I could put an LED thing behind it and maybe put my name in here. But so what I ended up doing was trying to do that, but it's kind of difficult to edit an STL file like I mentioned, so he was kind enough to actually do that for me. And then I just put the 74 in the middle, so that way when I put a piece of polycarbonate behind it, I'm going to sand it up real smooth so it's kind of frosted. Then when we put LEDs, it'll look really cool on the finished blaster. Now, the other thing that I really like about this one is it's got these pieces that go down the side of the top and bottom. And basically, when you have your strife, you have to cut a hole in it to put the extended motors in. So this one's cool because it actually covers the top and bottom like really well. So when you slide it over, it just pretty much covers the entire thing. You don't really need to do any shell work, which is really nice. And I can't say that about most of the other motor covers, the one I designed included. It needed just a little bit of body work around the seam, but this pretty much completely eliminates it by slipping right over. The hole in the strife's still a little jagged. I need to smooth it out, but you're not even going to see it really because it's going to be covered by this. Unless the other thing I really like is the design of this part is like, it fits beautifully really. Like that's just friction fit on, but like fits on quite snugly. And you can slide it on and off pretty easy, so with a little bit of glue, it'll pretty much be perfect. So as far as the variations go, like I mentioned, this one with just the slight indents for the ovals is the original. Then you have the one with the slots all the way through, and then there's also a blank one. I didn't print the blank one just because it's pretty similar to this one. It just doesn't have the little indents at all for the ovals. So I mean, that's pretty much it. It's a very simplistic part, however, it's done really, really well. So I figured it was worth making a video about. I don't remember the guy's name offhand, so I'll have to put a link to it in the description so you could check it out there. I definitely recommend giving it a print if you're working on a strife. I think this is probably the best free file that I've found so far. There's a few different ones out there. I've made, I think, two. One for the Prism blaster, which doesn't really fit the stock strife aesthetic at all. It was for a specific build, and then I have another one that I used on this build, which I don't think I've made a video on yet. However, this one is my design, and it requires a very slight amount of body work just to sort of bridge the gap between the shell itself and where the 3D print ended. However, like I said on this one, it sort of forgoes that by having those walls go down a little further, so it actually shouldn't require any body work at all and will look about as good, if not better. So yeah, I mean, it's a pretty simple part, so I don't want to drag the video on for too long, but I just figured to give it a shout out and then see maybe if we should keep doing videos like this, where it's just, short ones testing out a 3D printed part. Other ones might be longer just because, I mean, this is a very simple part. You just kind of slap it on and it's good to go. It covers a hole, basically. Anyway, guys, if you have questions on that, let me know. I mean, it's pretty simple, but I'll do my best. Or if you want to see other videos like this in the future, let me know. Maybe we'll work on a format. We can do something like a time lapse. We can go over the part and then pros and cons or something like that. Anyway, guys, as always, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in another video.